in a couple of respects. One, failing to report to your probation officer on September 26th, and two, failing to attend or complete outpatient substance abuse counseling as directed. These are technical violations. You do have, looks like, one prior technical violation in this case. That would make it your second and third technical violations. That would mean that the maximum penalty would be 45 days in jail for violations. You are on probation to me for, it looks like, the possession of methamphetamine. So if you get a fourth technical violation, then your probation could be revoked and you'd have to be sentenced on the underlying case. You have the right to have a hearing on these allegations where they would need to be proven by a preponderance of the evidence. And you have the right to the assistance of an attorney. I know Mr. Kukuski's filed an appearance on your behalf. You can cross-examine evidence presented against you, and you can present evidence in your own defense. Do you understand the rights you have and the maximum penalties that you face?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Kukuski, do you know how she wishes to proceed?
Well, Your Honor, at this time, in speaking with Ms. Mankel before the hearing here today, she has indicated to me that she'd like to acknowledge these violations with an explanation to the court.
All right, Ms. Mankel, you want to stand and as best you can raise your right hand for me? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Put your hand down. Has anybody promised you anything at all in exchange for your plea of guilty to violating probation?
No.
Has anybody threatened you to make you do so?
No.
Is it your own free choice to enter that plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing all this, how do you wish to plead to technical violations of your probation, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
So are you on probation to me for possession of methamphetamine?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you, as part of that probation, ordered to report to your supervising agent as directed?
Yes.
Did you fail to report to your supervising agent on or about September 26th of this year?
Yeah, because I had some situations that I had some ride situations that I was coming across, and I did not have a ride, and I was trying to explain that to Mr. Jim Fagan, and I mean, I was trying to be that power one, trying to get my own self going. And then
All right, let's pause here because this is where things start getting serious. The judge is laying out how probation violations actually work, and this isn't about missing one appointment. According to the court, probation only gets to the warrant stage after multiple failed attempts to contact the person. Translation? This isn't a simple "I didn't have a ride" excuse anymore. The judge is clearly signaling frustration, and that tone matters a lot in court. This moment sets the stage for everything that comes next.
I think the judge will give you some time to explain that after the thing, but you did not report to Mr. Fagan on the 26th, correct? And that's in September?
yes, yeah,
And as part of your probation, are you required to attend and complete outpatient substance abuse counseling?
yes,
Did you fail to attend counseling?
yes, recently.
Mr. Kukuski, is satisfied with that factual basis?
I am, Your Honor.
Ms. Bitter?
Yes.
And Mr. Kukuski, are you aware of any promises, threats, or inducements?
I am not, Your Honor.
Ms. Bitter?
No, Your Honor.
All right, well, Ms. Mankel, I find that your plea is knowingly, understandingly, and voluntarily made, and that there is a sufficient basis in fact and law to believe that you violated your probation in the respects outlined. These are technical violations. They are violations 2 and 3. All right. As to sanction, Mr. Kukuski, and the recommendations.
Your Honor, I know Ms. Mankel was picked up on Friday. We had previously made arrangements to turn herself in on Tuesday and have this arraignment done. She does acknowledge that she missed her appointment with Mr. Fagan. I know there was some communication before that and indication by her that her vehicle wasn't working, but then, Mr. Fagan's trying to reach out to her, trying to contact her. He's not getting any response. And she does call later, acknowledging that she will not be able to make her probation appointment. At that point, I know Mr. Fagan we got to get you here sometime. We got to work this out. And so filed the violation here. She was working with DHS, and she had Medicaid or Medicare, Medicaid for her services with Bear River. That was discontinued. She had a grandmother that passed away. I think there was some problem with the way she reported her income when she was with her elderly grandfather, who receives assistance, and so she's worked with a counselor in Fair River. I think it was Kathy, maybe somebody different, who helped her fill out that paperwork. And as a matter of fact, she is set to have an appointment to be screened and assessed into Fair River tomorrow at 9 a.m. in Gaylord. I know she was working with Sheboygan in the past out of here. I think the last appointment she had was for June, and I had missed that one, and that's around the time that she was downstate with her ailing grandmother who's passed away. So she's really, I think, she's trying, and I know she's, at least in my opinion, fixed the problem here. And I say that because Ms. Bankel had come into my office with the gentleman, Gary Engel, who is very helpful to the individuals in the community that are needy and have needs. And I know he's helped with clients that I've had in the past, probably why he brought Felicia into my office, but he certainly indicates that he's available and has offered to give her rides if she needs rides and she can't make appointments. She's also purchased a new vehicle and she just needs to pick up that seems to be operational and running. She has 2 aunts in the area that have also offered to help her with rides. She was previously not communicating with these aunts because when she was incarcerated on a bond violation, I think the home that her and her grandfather stayed in went into foreclosure, and so it caused a rift in the family. But before getting picked up on the warrants here, I know she had contact with them. They mended that relationship, and so she does have that potential in those 2 who she can tap for rides, and so she's really made that effort. I think she was very scared, obviously, because she takes care of her grandfather and she's got a young child that she's so responsible for as well. And so,
well, I mean, this isn't just a rides issue, right? I mean, she has a prior failing to report back in June.
correct.
That she just basically got a warning for.
Yeah.
And before the agents come and get a warrant from me, there are a few things that have to happen. 1, the person doesn't report. 2, the agent reaches out and tries to talk to them, can't do it. 3, the agent physically goes to their home and can't find them or nobody answers the door. So this is not just a, I don't have a ride problem.
The court is now making it crystal clear. Probation doesn't fail because of one problem. It fails because of patterns. Missed reporting, missed counseling, missed communication. And when the judge says, "This is probation my way," and blow it off, that's not casual language. That's the court signaling that patience is running out. This is the kind of moment YouTube audiences lock into because you can feel the tension rising.
This is I'm gonna do probation my way and blow it off.
No, sir.
And reporting to my probation officer is not a high priority for me. Can I ask you, Ms. Mankel, one of your conditions of probation was to take care of all outstanding warrants. Do you remember that?
Yes, and I've been working on it. I just, like I said.
Where are you at in the Mecosta County warrant then?
That I've been talking to them back and forth with SOS, and because I had it in my paperwork said it got cleared. Then they wanted paperwork, and then I still had to pay the $750. But in the meantime, I've been paying my fines, trying to get my fines and stuff all caught up. So I mean, I'm working on paying all these fines. I've had numerous of fines.
Have you talked to the court, the district court in Mecosta County?
Yep, I have. I have talked to them.
What they tell you to do?
Pay the bench warrant because that's already been issued, and there's nothing I can do. It's a
To pay
$700.
the bench warrant. You're telling me that you contacted the court and they didn't tell you you should turn yourself in on the warrant?
Well, that was, yeah, you should always turn yourself in on the warrant.
Yes, that's exactly my point right now. And you've been on probation how many months?
For a while.
Since September last year.
All right, we also got a warrant out of Emmett County right now, it looks like, for
Same
the
thing.
probation violation. So you'll,
Yes.
That's correct.
at a minimum, you gotta be brought over there.
Yes, and that's where, because I'm on probation with both counties, and I know I was in a lot of a situation before this. I mean, I had 5-6 months before all this, and I mean, I'm trying to become a better person. I'm trying to do what's better. I'm not trying to blow up these courts. I'm trying to work with these courts. And Jim, I'm so sorry if you feel like if I was trying to.
But his feelings have nothing.
I know, but I wasn't trying to avoid anything. I'm not trying to. I just thought I could, I was told some stuff that I needed to do by myself and do it. I'm trying to do it. It's just I can only make so much money towards these fines and so much money towards this, and I need to, yes, I will handle that warrant. If I need to take care of that warrant, I can do it.
That's what I ordered you to do months ago, and you haven't done that either.
And because I had a foreclosure in my home, I was getting ready to lose my home, and I needed to come up with every dollar I could to make sure that our money was going towards our house before we lost our home. And then I've been trying to put money towards these cars, thinking if I don't get these cars going, I'm not going to be able to make it towards my counseling. I'm not going to be able to make it towards the stuff that I'm already failing to do at this moment right now. And I was trying to avoid where I'm at right now, I believe, and it just wasn't working my way. I know, and I'm so sorry, and I'm so sorry for being here in front of you, and I'm sorry for taking this out on my family and not asking more for help from them, and I don't know where to go, and I need to get that structure behind me again, and I'm trying. If you will understand me.
I do believe there was a face-to-face at Ms. Manville's home with Mr. Fagan where he observed a vehicle that she had that was inoperable. She was trying to get fixed. And
I did see Jim Fagan.
Not since this warrant was signed.
Correct.
No.
Right, okay. All right.
But just previous.
Yes, somebody
But within that same month.
Well, again, that doesn't matter, right? If you don't have a ride, that's one level of problem. But if you're communicating with your probation agent and your agent goes out, knocks on the door, and you answer it, then guess what? You don't get arrested.
I never even knew he showed up at my door.
You weren't talking to him. They don't come and get a warrant until they can't find a probation. All right.
The defendant is explaining family struggles, money problems, health issues, and responsibility overload, all very human issues. But here's the key courtroom reality. Judges don't just listen to reasons. They listen for action plus communication. The court keeps coming back to one word, communication, because in probation cases, silence looks like avoidance, even when it isn't. This is where viewers usually split. Some feel sympathy. Others hear excuse after excuse. That emotional divide is exactly what makes cases like this go viral.
Sorry.
Ms. Goodrich, recommendations.
Yes, Sean, I believe that incarceration is appropriate at this time. We were just here a few months ago with the same thing. A warning was given and that didn't work. She was given a second chance at sentencing by having outstanding warrants and given time to rectify those, and months have gone by without that happening, and then failing to report previously and now failing to report again. It sounds like the communication is just not important to her, and everything that she's saying that never was, it sounds like, communicated to the agent or worked out in advance. And so now when she's in jail, all of a sudden she has these reasons and excuses. Thank you.
All right. Well, Ms. Mako, this is your third violation. You failed to report to your officer twice. You've failed to complete counseling as ordered.
I've been in counseling. Sorry.
Well, what do you want? I want to make sure I know everything you want me to know.
I have been in counseling for a while, and I just recently, when I got cut off my assistance, I had to reapply, and that's why I have gotten cut off for my counseling. But I did get back into counseling, and I have been talking to them, and I've been reaching out. I do have an agent that I've been working with, Angie, through DHS. I do take care of my grandpa that he's got heart failure. He's got stage 3 heart failure. He just had a pacemaker put in. He's got stage 3 cancer. So, I have had a lot of problems with, trying to focus around that kind of structure. My son, my kid's dad's never there to help me. And I'm trying to make sure that I can be there for my son right now too. He's innocent out of all this. And that's a problem for making this a situation in front of the judge and you and everyone here. I'm sorry. Just let me keep trying to focus on this.
Well, we're going to keep you on probation.
Prosecution is reminding the court she already got a warning. She already got time. And nothing changed. And probation court. Second chances aren't unlimited. When the same issue keeps coming back, jail becomes the court's reset button. Everyone in the room knows a decision is coming, and it won't be soft.
Continue your probation. We're not going to revoke it yet. You don't have four technicals. But again, this is the second failure to appear. You've got to answer the warrant in Emmett County. That's not my case. Also, I'm looking at, we checked you today, that warrant in Mecosta is still there and it's a statewide pickup. So you're going to have to sit and see if they want to get you. And you're doing nothing to deal with that. I guess at this point, I'm going to order 20 days jail, credit for 4 days served if you were picked up on Friday, and continue on probation. So then you'll owe me 16 right now and then continue on probation. I imagine we'll arrange with Agent Fagan to deal with what they want to do with her.
The jail should be in communication with Emmett County.
I have filed an appearance over there in respects to that matter. If you're here that matter, Your Honor. I will reach out to Mecosta County and see what exactly is going on there, but I did not and was not aware of the Mecosta.
Okay, all right. That'll be the order the court was making. Okay.
I'm sorry again for being in your courtroom, Your Honor.
I was here anyway. Just communicate with Agent Fagan. He doesn't.
This case ends with a warning wrapped in consequences. The court chose jail time and continued probation, a final signal that the system is still offering structure, but patience is nearly gone. Cases like this remind everyone watching. Probation isn't about perfection. It's about communication, effort, and consistency. Backhand index pointing down, what do you think? Was the judge fair, or should probation have been revoked completely? Thumbs up if you enjoy real courtroom breakdowns like this. Hit subscribe. Envelope with arrow, drop your thoughts in the comments. Bell and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next case.